Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box, the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. It is February the 7th. That's Tuesday, and it's time for the charts of the day video. AEHR continues to amaze me. What a great looking long-term chart, huh? It's already gone from like under 7 to in the mid 30s, and that's just in July. And right now, with another pop today and a small one, it's still pushing against resistance. Today's high, 37.57, just a nominal new 52-week high, all-time high, actually. This stock could just explode here if the market cooperates. ALDX popped out of a falling wedge and coil type pattern and jumped from 631 to 710, finished 678 at 59 cents, nearly 10%. With good volume of 1.1 million, which is big for that stock, this stock may very well test that 7 3/4, 8 range short term. Maybe even get up to as high as 9 or 9.5. Boyle, I'm convinced this stock is seeing an action now with big heavy volume coming off the low that this could be a major bottom, but it's too early to tell. I still think the stock has got designs on being a $10 stock, double digits, maybe even 15 sometime in the next few weeks, but we shall see. We need to follow through. CCL, the cruise lines did great today on a good earnings report from RCL, but the inverse head and shoulder I've been telling you about on CCL is now broken out, and I'm now looking for 14 and 17. Could be a good swing. CRTO, announcing late today that they are in the process of considering selling the company, and the stock with the massive inverted head and shoulder pattern has been really trending of late. In particular, today it went from 30 3/4 to 35.5, finished near 33.5, up 243 or 8%. It looks like there's follow through potential to get this into the high 30s, maybe low 40s on a takeout. EGHT popped 3-4 days ago and has been flagging. At this point, I'd like to see if we can get it above 6.5. If so, 7.5, 3/4, and then 9 would be targets. Swing EHT doing great, up another 96 cents or 12.5% today. Traded about 2/3 of a million, and it's the highest close we've seen on this since August. And I'm now anticipating a follow through to get up to 9.5 near term. IQ still trending and looking great, and Tech Trader swing for over the last few months has done great. Since the October low in the $1.60 range, it's gone up to nearly 8 today, 7.79 high, but it looks to me like the trend could continue into the 9.5, 10 zone. KPRX popped on big volume today of 36.7 million, jumping $1.48 at 45%. It's right at the major declining top line. It goes back a year and a half. So any follow through here, the stock could explode into the 7.5, 3/4 range. LAC, lithium today, Lithium Americas popped right to the declining top line, backed off a little bit, but net it was up 242 or 10%. Volume was a hefty 10.5 million. We get a follow through here, you'll see 29, maybe 33. OMER with a big follow through day after yesterday's big pop, jumped another 4% or so, 4.9 million shares, and looks like there may be some stalling here. A nice setup flag would be wonderful, and the next target's going to be a retest of all these tops in here, targeting 7.5. Puma, it's a Tech Trader swing and a beautiful inverse head and shoulder breakout coil. May have popped out today. We'll see, but I need to get this one up above 490 to get some momentum into the 5.5 and 6.5 range. RCL, the other cruise line company that had the big earnings report today, and here's your rising channel. It's a beauty. At the top of the channel today would have thrust a 48 or 7%. There is some resistance, I think, right about where it closed, and anything beyond here, we could see 88. SCLX coming out of a wedge today, most likely jumped 20% or almost 20% on 700,000 shares or thereabout, and coming out of the wedge, it might make a run at the double top 12 range. That's your target. SKY, beautiful inverse head and shoulder breakout of the declining top line as well. Skyline Champion with a good earnings report, popped from 61 to almost 70. Finished 69.25, up 923. Great, right at resistance here. Extension targets are 74 and 80. SPR, also a big engulfing reversal bar from 32 to 38.5, finished 38.25, right at the upper end of the range, and that's a breakout. Now looking for a move to 43 and 50 eventually. Skyworks SWKS also, after coming through the declining top line, has been rallying sharply. Today it went through lateral price resistance and jumped from 111 to 123 and change. Closed 123, up 1372. Now the momentum could carry this one in the low 130s and even low 140s. And finally, VRNS, VRNS popping up across resistance today, jumping 267 or 10%. on solid volume of 3.3 million. The next target is going to be about 33, and then possibly a run at that level, 35. I think 35 would be the target at this point. This is HB signing off. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.